Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule channel. And yeah, we got a little update video over here. And I usually try to keep my videos under 10 minutes, but I got a lot of stuff to show you. So instead of making 3 separate videos, I'll just make one, long video. And hopefully you guys will stick around to the end because I got a lot of stuff to show you and things I want to explain to you guys. So, you know what? Let's start out with this guy over here. This is the VW Dually Bug project I've been working on, and I think this is like update number 4, and making pretty good progress on this thing over here. Let me show you. We got the chassis all completed over here. I don't have the seats glued in yet, but we finished the seats. Those are actually NASCAR seats, believe it or not. So we got those all painted up, and we found a console from our parts box and a shifter. We threw that in there too. I just have to re-chrome it a little bit there. We had to scrape off some of those parting lines on there, so we'll fix that. And she's looking pretty good so far. We got the wheels painted there, as you can see. And we got the floor in there. Let me show you the material I used for that. I told you guys on a previous video, I get this stuff on Amazon. It's super thin, and this is like a felt material, and they use this on the inside of jewelry boxes. It works out great for modeling, and it's self-adhesive. You remove the backing over there, and you just stick it wherever you want. And you can see, I cut out a pattern. This is the tape, okay? So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this off the stand over here. Hold on, guys. See if I can do this with one hand. You can see that's the material right there. And you can see those are the little recessed areas where the seats go on the VW. So what I did was I took this tape down here and I taped it over the interior, made a pattern, and then I, and then I glued it to the back side of this right over here. You can see there's the pattern cut out for it, and then you just take the backing off, and then you just press it in there, and it works out great. And then you take your hobby knife and always cut the pattern a little bigger than what you need, because you can always trim it off, and it worked out really nice. We got a nice floor in there, and then I got this other contrasting color because I got that like red and gold thing going on. So I might use this on the interior walls of the body and the firewall. So we'll see how that works out. Or I might just go with the gray, So this is what she looks like here. Let's put that seat back over there. And we'll get this guy back over here. Okay. Sort of like that. And here's the body. We finally got the first coat over there of the color, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm really not happy with the color. I thought it was going to come out a little darker because this is what I really wanted over here. This is the iridescent graphite. That was shot over a chrome silver base. But it is what it is, guys. I should have probably tested it on a spoon first, but it came out pretty good. There's a couple flaws here and there, but I'm going to let this thing sit for a few days, and I'll probably sand it, maybe give it another coat. We'll see what happens there, So let me put this back in the stand over here, and we'll do a little mock-up, and I'll show you. Okay, move this camera down a little bit. A little further. There we go. And we'll show you what it's going to look like. I'll take this off. We'll put this guy over here like this. All right, so we got that. And the engine's been completed. We finished the engine. We got that twin turbo straight 6 in there. So we'll just kind of mock this up for you, and then that's basically what we got so far, guys. All right. She's coming along pretty good. I mean, this is a fun project for me. We chopped the roof, and You know, we got the gull wing doors over there. See, this is all taped up. I don't want to get no tape on here. So, I mean, no paint on those hinges. So that's why they're taped off. So basically, that's what she's going to look like there. And we got the firewall going on there too. So looking pretty good so far, I think. You know. And we're going to put the bumpers on there. We got this guy over here. We're going to put this guy in the back. She's going to fit in there, something like that. You know, it's going to look pretty cool. And one other thing I did too. I want to do something different for the headlight bezels. I didn't want to use the standard bezels that came with the VW. So I went through my parts box and I came up with these. Okay. They're almost the same diameter as the original bezels, right, from the VW. And I'll show you where they came from. These were actually left over from that van I did, you know, that's on my shop card, the 60 Econoline. That was a Jimmy Flintstone body, and I didn't use the hubcaps, right? Those are Ford hubcaps. And I took them out, and I looked at them, and I said, you know what, I think I can make these work. So what I did was, I took one of the hubcaps, and I took my Dremel, and I honed out the center of it. And we're going to put one of these jewels in here. Right, you buy at the craft store, and they're going to go like right about there, something like that. See? So there you go. Instant headlights. I think they're going to look pretty cool. So that's the V-dub. We got the doors are all painted up too. I mean, the paint's really nice. It's got some kind of metallic in it. It kind of shines pretty well. But like I said, it came out of like this brownish tone, you know, and I was hoping for a darker metallic, but, you know, we'll see when we put it together, all right? And we got the steering wheel done, too. Here's the steering wheel. That's going to go in there like so. That's going to look like something like that, see? Okay. And then we got the back wing. It's been primed. I don't know what color I'm going to paint it yet. I might chrome it out. Might do a body color. I don't know yet. So we'll have to see when we get to that part of the process there. But yeah, she's looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. So far, so good. I'm happy with it. All right. Let's, you know what? Let's move that guy on the side. Show you what else I got going on here. Yeah, we've been busy, but... I did this on a previous video. I think it was a stash ad. I bought this at a show for $5. This is the old Silhouette over here, AMT Silhouette. And I removed the upper half from the bottom half. Boy, that was a try. It took me about an hour. I did that with my razor saw. You know, it was really glued in there. And I got some other bits and pieces over there. I'll show you in a second. But I think this is an original kit, and I'll show you why. Because when I was looking at the interior, you see that material over it? That's real corduroy, and that's what the the guys used to use back in the day in the 60s, early 70s. They used to use corduroy on their interiors, you know. So I think this is an original '67 release, if I'm not mistaken. So. I don't know what color it is. It's not a bad color, though, but this is all going to get stripped down, you know. And the only thing is, this chassis over here, you don't even see this. When this model's assembled, you are not going to see this. All you're going to see is the little A-arm sticking out of both sides. You're not even going to see the axle. You're going to see nothing sticking out. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not even going to use this at all. I went to my parts box and I found this A-arm assembly. Let me see if I can get this out of here. This little A-arm assembly, okay. So we're going to put that in there. And there's some little torsion bars on it. I cut those off so it fits right in it. It's a little wider than what I need. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to cut these little hubs off with the calipers on here. I'm going to cut that up and run a straight axle right across there. So we got the correct track, and there's other pieces that come with it. It comes with the A-arm, upper A-arms and the coils over there. So we're going to use that. So that should work out pretty well. But since I'm not using this, I thought about it and I said, this would be a cool chassis for a hot rod. Went through my parts box and found this. I think it's a 33. Is it a 33? I found a front end. This might be that Malco gasser, if I'm not mistaken, right? So I found that, and check this out. I put it on the frame, and look at that. It fits. Yeah, we can sit it on top of the frame like a high boy, I guess. And the suspension's lowered, so it's going to sit really nice, you know? So we'll throw an axle, maybe a couple of radius arms back there. Same thing for the front. Throw an engine in there. All right. Maybe extend the frame a little bit forward. Maybe put a radiator in there. That's going to be a cool little hot rod there, I think. Fits right in there. I'm not going to have to do much modification to this thing. That's pretty cool. So we're going to use the chassis. And the only thing about this model is, I mean, it was missing wheels and, you know, tires, but that's no big deal. It's got the front glass, okay, but there's no rear glass. I went on eBay, and I found a listing there. They had a parts lot. They even had the trailer that this thing comes in, and I'm not going to spend all that money on it just for the rear glass. That's because basically that's all I need. I'm going to put my own tires on it anyway. So what I'm thinking about doing, I was talking to my buddy Jay. He just built one of these. Jay from Slow Ride Model Cars. And what I was thinking of doing, I might trim this glass all the way around. Just make a windscreen here and just leave this all open, you know, and just do my own thing to it. So, because I can't use the front glass, and this is wide open here, and there's no way that I'm going to make a glass, because look at that curvature, that contour. I don't think I'm going to be able to replicate anything there. Or I might even just, you know, do what I said, cut this out and just cut the bar out too, and just make it like a type of roadster. I'm trying to do something like that. You know, I'm still trying to keep it with that 60s theme, you know. But and we got the engine too, so I'm just going to strip it down. Now this kit came with two different options, a blower option and a dual carbs. But I have all the carbs and I have the air cleaner and the headers, so I'll strip it all the way down, and I'll reuse it, because you're not going to see much of this anyway. Once the body is put on, you know, the lower section, you know, you don't see much anyway. You're just gonna, it's gonna be all body really. And you know, we got the pipes and everything. We got both of those. We'll strip those down and re-chrome them. So we got the side pipes, and everything's there really. And then I found these tires in here, because the original kit came with slotted tires or wire wheels. So we got these guys over here. Let me take them out of the bag here. I might use these. I do have a set of Krager's wheels that we can use, so I might use these, you know, give it that 60s feel. I don't know where these came from, but you guys would know. You see that hubcap? Did I come off a Chevy? I don't know. You guys let me know. So we might use those, or we'll use the same tires and we'll use those Krager's. We'll see what happens, you know. It's going to be a fun project, you know. So we got that. Let's put all this stuff back in here so we don't lose it. And then last but not least, there's a appreciation group built for BG. You know, Brian over there at BG's Model Works. And this little kit over here was gifted to me by my buddy Frank Frizzo. And he knows I like the small scale stuff. This is an MGB GT Jubilee model. There you go. And it's all metal, and I know BG, he loves foreign cars. I think we'd really dig this. So it's an all-metal body. There's no instructions in here, but I was going through all these parts. I laid them all out. You can see there's a lot of tiny parts in here, guys. I mean, you can see here, there's side mirrors, right? There's tail lights in there, and a lot of small bits. So I went on internet, got some reference photos, and I tried to figure out where everything goes. And so this is going to be a neat little build over here. You know, it's got little tiny little rubber tires. Look at that, huh? I think this is somewhere around 48 scale, you know. So this is going to be neat, you know. It's going to be a neat little build. I think Brian will like this, you know. So I'm gonna make a separate video for this. All right, I'll do the announcement for the appreciation build. So it comes with decals. I put them in here to flatten them out. They were all curled up, so we'll use them as well. And I think that's about it, guys. So we got all these projects going on over here. We're keeping real busy at the bench. And all right, guys and gals, that's all I got for you today. If you stay to the end of this video, God bless you. And I want to take this opportunity. I don't say it often enough, but I appreciate every single one of you guys. New subscribers, old subscribers, guys that are always commenting on my videos. I read all the comments. It takes me a while to get to them, but I really, really appreciate the kind words, you know. So, guys and gals, with that being said, remember, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.